So I just got my package today. It's the yellow Tom Delonge Sub Sonic Fender Custom Strat, and this guitar was the one he said he used for Adam's song, the live shows. And you can see whenever he plays live shows, he would switch out a guitar for Adam's song, and immediately switch it out right after that. Eventually, he did the same thing with the baritone semi-hollow guitar. He would have one tune to a lower level just for the lower pitch songs. So I just took the boxes off, and just looking at this guitar case, you can just tell it's been around. You got stickers peeled off, looks like some type of air or kind of like carrier kind of stickers that are crossed out. Definitely this guitar case has definitely been around to the shows. You can see there's a couple stickers on there. Typical Tom, always has stickers, always likes to mark up his equipment. I don't even know what this is. Famous Stars and Strings. So, there's a little more stuff on the side there. Orange sub. I think at one point he switched out the yellow one for an orange sub, which you'll see on a couple of the videos. But he did use the yellow one for quite a bit. You open up the guitar case, you're going to see there's the Strat. Strat has quite a bit of wear on it. You can see all the scratches on the on the plug-in, rust on the bolts. And you got smudges, scratches, and that's exactly I didn't get the guitar that Tom used to have it come in looking like brand new. You expected to have him use it, and you just get the chills when you actually hold the guitar, knowing who played it. The guy I grew up listening to, studios, watching the shows, saw him live a couple times. Just holding his actual guitar that he played and used live, it gives you real goosebumps. Inside was also a certificate of authenticity. It says product is the Fender Custom Shop Sub Sonic Tom DeLonge model, used for live shows from Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, the self-titled song, the self-titled album. Two of my favorite albums. I'm really big fan of the self-titled album, so it's really cool this guitar was a part of that. I desired a guitar that could be used for Adam's song, as well as tuned up for something a bit different. You see he signs it. I guess this guitar he probably got after he recorded Enema of the State. That's probably why it wasn't checked off there, but so the guitar was primarily used for that song, per Tom's note. Picking up the guitar here, you can see the back. Just a bunch of wear, a bunch of scratches. Signs of use. See where you change the strings out. Corners are nicked. Everything's a little faded. It looks like there's a little bit of orange. I wonder if this was orange at one point he painted over it, just based on the way the color looks, or if maybe the yellow is just fading off and that's just the wood showing from under it. But either way, it's extremely cool. And you see a little wear over there. There's the plate all the way up. You'll see there's a couple of nicks in the actual fretboard on the neck. And then you'll see here it's the Fender Sub Sonic custom body. This isn't a Tom DeLonge signature model. I don't believe there's no embroidery or anything with his actual name on it, but this is the guitar that he used. Customized it himself, I guess. It's his model. He has the specs that he wants. But yeah, it's just really, really weird holding the guitar that I've seen, holding the guitar that I've watched online, him using back in the day. Obviously, as everyone knows, he doesn't use the Fender guitars anymore live, so this is probably just sitting, hence probably why he figured to sell it. But I'm not complaining on my end. That's the actual guitar. And just how it looks in the case, how the package came. Really like the print inside the case. That's definitely not something I was expecting looking at the outside, but that's pretty cool. And yeah, there's the package. It comes with the guitar. I was not expecting the case at all. That's definitely a cool add. I thought it'd just be like a standard case. Just one to fit the body. I know there'd actually be like a touring case that he used, so that's definitely a nice surprise. Nice note in there by Tom. Looks like he hand wrote it, he signed it. I don't know. It just feels like I'm holding a piece of blank history here. I'm not quite sure how to feel about it. I just feel overwhelmed with just the excitement. I really just want to hold it, and I'm kind of afraid to play it. Actually, I don't want to break any of the strings that it came on with. I decided before it came in that I probably wasn't going to play this guitar. more of like a showpiece, you know, talking piece if anything. But you know, I just want to share the moment with you guys, show you know what I saw when I opened the case. You know, my thoughts about the guitar, you know, the case as well, the note. I hope you guys enjoyed it.